just the way that it came down with what was going on in Houston as well as what's going on in your game? What was the emotion like? Have you gone through something like this in your career before?
Well, yeah, we shared tonight a great emotion, not only as a team, but as a club, I would say. But at the end of the day, it's just being first, in a regular season. There is nothing more to celebrate. But it's good. It's good because I believe that it rewards a lot of effort, and it put us in a good position for the playoff. So that's the good feeling tonight. We know that we're gonna have the home advantage, and with the help of our crowd, that was again amazing tonight. We have a lot of hopes, but still, it's a long way to go. But it's important to appreciate those type of movements, and also I would like to add something really special, like because tonight I believe that the bench made a difference. The players who came on showed a lot of personality because they changed the game, and that's the best feeling that we can have after a game like this one. Is like we can feel that everybody is committed, and everybody is ready to fight for the team, and that's the best feeling that I can have tonight is this one.
Hugo, congratulations.
Thank you.
As a keeper, after we score in the 65th minute, the whole energy of the match changes. Do you feel that on the back line and with the defense too, or is that something that because we're pressing, because we're on the front foot, maybe you don't feel that as much? What's that like for you?
No, but we had a really good second half. We played much higher. We were more aggressive with and without the ball. I believe that the players who came on, they brought a lot of energy. They brought legs, and they help us to make the difference. But yeah, when you look at the performance, the first half was really average, and we got punished from one of our mistakes. But it's part of the game. But I believe that we had to be more calm with the ball in the first half. We lost a little bit the control, and we stretched the team, and it was really dangerous. We didn't concede the second goal, so that kept us in the game. And the second half, we changed few things. The players who came on changed the dynamic of the game, and then it's about talent, it's about details, and spirit. Because I can add also the mental. Mental is key, and he help us tonight to achieve the win and the first place.
Olivier, the save that you had late, just a reaction save from you. How did you see that?
Well, I knew that we were so dominant in the second half, even more when we scored the 1-1. I knew that I will have one save to make, and it happened. So that's part of the job. I didn't touch many balls, in second half, maybe one or two, and it's the satisfaction of the job done. When you can help the team, it's always a good feeling. But overall, is the team spirit and the teamwork tonight that put us in a good position.
One more for me. 5 straight wins in the league to close out the season. This team was a lot of new pieces and pieces coming in throughout the season. You learned to play together, how to win together. How do you feel you're set up now in this moment with the playoffs? You've not experienced playoffs before,
No.
but as a group, figuring out how to win in different ways from different pieces, what confidence does this give you now as the tournament starts?
Yeah. So it's a different competition that is going to start. I think we can use the experience of the Leagues Cup. Because there is a lot of similarity in the way you play. Like even if the next round will be best of 3 games, but then if you manage to go through, it will be all in one game. So yeah, you manage. I will say in a different way that type of games, and because it will demand a lot of focus, more than usual, concentration, energy. But I think we will be ready to fight for that. And then in football, you try to put yourself in and bring the most chance to win, but then there is always one things that you cannot control. There is an opponent, and but at least make sure that everybody is ready, like we showed tonight, and prepare the game in a, like we used to do, even more, because we know that that type of games will be about details, and yeah, and then enjoy, because this is what we want. That's what we like to play for. Those type of games. Try to bring you level up, and try to live emotions, with your teammates, with all the fans, with all the people from the club. That's what we are playing for.
Hugo, what was one of the biggest highlight of the season for you now that the regular season's over? And how excited are you about the playoffs in a format completely different? Not even the World Cup, you see best out of three. How do you affront that?
Yeah, playoff, it will be my first experience, but at the same time, I know what to expect. You have to take game by game. I mean, if you start to think about the next game, or if you see already yourself to the next round, you are wrong. Because when you go far into the competition, I will say that normally the level is going up, and things start to be really hard, so you have to take it. When you have the chance, the opportunity, you have to grab it, and that will be with the motivation, the ambition, the willingness, but this group of players showed already in the past that they have the experience, to face that type of situations. I think the club added a few players with experience. I'm one of them, and all together, we're gonna try our best, to go as far as we can, and to make all the LAFC people proud of the team.
Last question.
Oh, Hugo. I asked you during at the end of the League's Cup final about the mental aspect of this game and coming from behind. And I know you're very emotional when you're talking to me about, how painful it was to watch the defeat kind of come over the team. How do you feel they've grown? Because they've come a long ways, and today especially, to come from behind and do what they did, scoring 3 times in that second half. How do you describe that type of growth, and are you proud of them?
I think as an elite athlete or as a football player, you always need targets. And when you start a season, you always a target, and you try your best, to achieve your goal. I think the club is the one that put the target, and I think the club is really ambitious. So every time that you wear the jersey, you know that you have to win, and that's the mentality of the club, and that's why the club has been really successful the last past years, and this ambition is still here, and we always try to do better. They try to develop the team to make it better, and always try to fight for titles. So these things condition the players, and on top of the team there is a coach, Steve, that is part of this process with all this coaching staff, all the staff. They try to put us in the best condition to be ready to fight for titles. So so when you talk about the mental, is not only about one game. It's like a routine that you have to get, and every training session, and also every game, So if things happened tonight, there is probably one reason, is because we push until the end with the right mentality. Because also the last few weeks we had great result, and we were fighting to push and to and put pressure on Galaxy until the end, and it happened. So that's great feeling again. But as I said just earlier, it's just the end of the regular season. Now it's a new competition that is going to start, but this experience can help the team to grow and to become even stronger.